When it comes to the biggest Pokemon craze, it has to be the trading cards.
As you saw in the intro, after the warm-up exercise, our team wanted to continue with the theme of gambling, but instead focus on the Pokemon trading card game. We wanted a web app that would focus on letting card collectors store their physical cards in a digital space and view and sort them into decks. Now we'll get right off into showing our project. For a typical user flow, you can create a deck, you can go into that deck, and then within that deck you can add different cards with using an image of your card, add the details, and you can save those cards. Within the decks you created, you can view the cards that you have. You can also create additional cards. Here we have a Charizard EX and the different details about that. You can click on a card and you can view all the cards within your deck by swiping through them. You can change the values right within there. You can also edit the deck details and go back to the initial deck view page to see all your decks together. You can also create a custom thumbnail for decks, mass upload different images so you can add multiple cards at the same time. And after you select them, you can see that you can view all these cards at the same exact format. You just have to set the details individually. Within each deck, you can also choose to delete certain cards if you don't want to have them anymore. And of course, if you want to, you can delete a deck. Now we'll do a little dive into a bit of a retrospective about our project. We definitely had a lot of successes being able to successfully build our project together and have it look the way we wanted to at the end. But it didn't come without its fair share of challenges and different obstacles we had to overcome as a team. One thing was that we had all sorts of different ideas of project scope and maybe including a camera scanning feature, but as we went through the project and week by week we did our sprints, we realized we had to cut some features out and redefine what we wanted to be our final product. A lot of the course of this project was adapting to different situations, whether it was how much progress we got done with each sprint, or it was the new requirements and new ideas of software development that we learned within class. But all of it pushed us to build together our end product. And if we had to do anything different, it would just be to be more transparent in communication with each other, with the TA, and make sure we use all the resources available to us to make the best web app we can. Our best piece of advice is that you only get out of the class what you put into it. It's a bit cliche, but it's true. The labs, the warm-up exercise, the project, all of it only means as much as you put into it.
You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me?